good. I remember when we had no dinner. West side, east side, no side, both sides fucking with me. Check coming, check leaving, flex season, fuck 12, come and get me. Get your ass to run around, high speed, chasing all the big bags. Bending corners, bending rules, bending necks, give your bitch a whiplash. Slide through hot knife, warm butter storm, gutter drain lane. Young man, old habit, still at it, tryna let my chain hang. True story, new story, 2-story, condo, B&B. 4 bath, 1 me, no key, like I did a B&E. B&Me so good, so hood, so not worried about it. 250,000 new views, old news, know you probably heard about it. Extra, extra, read about it, headline, word around town, flexing. Ballin' on my course, so I ain't worried about nobody out of bounds, stressing. Feeling like Hercules murdered.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Last Page. Welcome to Open Page Podcast. And I got two of my lovely friends with me tonight. I got Desk of Asia and I got B in the building. Tonight we're gonna be talking about Jussie Smollet, Kanye West and his stupid antics, and we're gonna be talking about Chris Brown and the accuser, the anonymous accuser. So I'm gonna start with Asia. What you think about this situation with the accuser? Me personally, I think it was some bullshit.
Yeah, it was some BS, and she actually mismanaged her pussy. That's what actually happened in that particular situation. Because what happened was she was dealing with Chris Brown, thinking she could just deal with this man. He famous or whatever. She's not asking for much. Even in the text message thread, she didn't even know where she's staying with that man. So it had got to a point where I feel like she started feeling like she was being used in the situation. She should have got her money up front. She should have asked for what she wanted and did what she needed to do up front, so she wouldn't be feeling used. So now she's sitting up here trying to get her money on the back end. So she pretty much mismanaged her pussy in that particular situation. And she felt some type of way. Because he wasn't even giving her nothing. He had ended up ghosting the girl and everything. And he was very dry in conversations with her. They only were seeing each other at night. And I just think that it's unfortunate that she put that out there, because what if he didn't have those text messages to prove his innocence? He'll be battling it out in court, spending a whole lot of unnecessary money. Whoever that girl is, they need to figure out who she is, because I feel like whatever time Chris Brown would have gotten if he would have been guilty of the crime, she need to get that same time for falsely accusing that man of sexually assaulting her.
So what about you, B? What's your thoughts on that shit?
So I don't know, like, kind of where it is, because it sounded like the DA picked it up at first. So in that situation, I can understand why she is like kept anonymous, because they're treating her as a victim. So you wouldn't, release the name of any other rape victim or whatever else. But I definitely hate that. I don't understand like the rationale of even like knowing that you've texted this person and like these things exist. Why even continue further? It doesn't make sense. So like I'm kind of like
she's slow.
You said what?
She's slow.
Can't be that. I don't know if you could be that slow. That don't make no sense. Like a part of me, like, what, you that slow that you can't be lying now? Like maybe it did happen, because ain't no way in hell you're that slow to have voice memos and messages and all this other stuff for him to release. That don't make no sense to me. Like I can't believe that nobody that is that slow and not getting a check.
Girl, she's slow with low self-esteem. If she was asking him, what are we? Are we just fucking or not? And if we are, I'm cool with that. She don't have any standards. She don't have any ideal of what she want to do with herself in the situation. It's all on him. She is. I know it's unbelievable, but she just that damn slow.
Look, women, stop lying on niggas just so you can get a bag. Stop acting like a broken pussy victim when a nigga don't want to fuck with you no more. Stop it. This nigga got money. You know how many hoes Chris Brown probably got? He hit it and quit it. That was that. You should have just left it at that, shorty. But instead, you wanted to make up a lie in hopes to get money from this man. And he had receipts. I'm happy he did. Now that a lot of guys seen what he did, they should keep everything. I don't give a fuck if she said something Why did you do that or some shit like that? They could have been talking about something else. Let the other woman leave it to the other woman. They'll do some bullshit like Meg the Stallion and show just a little bit of the text to try to make it seem like it was this whole bullshit, but in reality it wasn't.
Yeah.
Why are women so treacherous? That's why I want to know. Why are women so treacherous when it comes to attacking men in that aspect? Why is it necessary to lie about stuff like that? If that man don't want to deal with you, then he just don't want to deal with you. Just keep it pushing. You fuck the star. That's it.
Yeah. Women will have a hard time dealing with rejection. For men, y'all deal with it all the time. Like even y'all coming up like little boys or whatever, y'all used to being told no. Y'all get told no, and y'all just go over to the next. Y'all keep trying and trying until somebody give you a yes. Women are not used to that. We come from this belief of, we got a pussy in between our legs. All men want to fuck, and it's special and everything like that. And we're the prize, and we are. You know what I'm saying? But we really don't have to deal with the level of rejection that a man does. So it's kind of unheard of for men to turn women down. This is something that just really started happening, so it's kind of new for a woman to experience that. That doesn't excuse the behavior and what she went and did and accusing that man of raping her or anything like that. But all of that plays into, that feeling of rejection, that feeling of I didn't get what I wanted out of this situation. And that's the reason why I don't have a problem with somebody hoeing. I don't have a problem with it. Go ahead and get your money or whatever. So that way you ain't got to have all these feelings and get the feeling some type of way, hoping that you could get him some pussy and it leads to commitment and things like that. None of the stuff happened. She did not benefit at all from fucking with Chris Brown. And
Okay.
she felt some type of way.
She didn't benefit at all from fucking Chris Brown, but bragging rights. That's all Shorty
Right.
had was bragging rights. That was it. She should have just left it at that. You know what I mean? Okay, stop attacking these men. Stop getting in your feelings about shit because he hit it. You let him hit it. You open your legs. That's what you decided to do because it was Chris Brown, and you thought you was gonna be a fucking Carucci. You didn't meet up to that standard. You was a hit it and quit it, shorty. That was it. That's all.
And she messed herself up with that question, asking him where we stand. What
I
are
feel
we? That ran him
she
off.
really
That'll
did.
run any man off.
She really did, and I feel like they need to put something in play where when women falsely accuse men of rape, they should charge them. They should charge their ass to the full extent of the law. They should
Yep.
lock their ass up under the jail and make an example of them. They ain't got don't lock them up for about 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Make them do about a good 2.5-3 years. You know what I'm saying? But that women like that need to be made an example out of, because there's so many men that their lives got ruined behind women like that, and automatically society is going to automatically take the woman's side because she's a woman and women need to be protected and all of this other stuff. But it's people like her that will fuck it up for people who really need that type of help. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard to believe an accuser these days or whatever because of treacherous women like that.
But I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I don't think Chris Brown had any. Was Chris affected by this? I don't think anyone ever believed it.
Yeah, well, I didn't believe it. Chris was so nonchalant about it because he knew he had receipts. He like, man, this bitch lying. She lying.
But I also think that's like also to the fact that almost Chris Brown can't do wrong because Chris didn't get no bags stopped for Chris Brown. I don't think a tour stopped. Anybody stopped doing no songs with Chris Brown.
No.
So that leads though to another thing. Like Chris can be out here basically doing whatever the fuck he wants to. Because now no one's gonna believe anything that anyone says, and this nigga has done numerous things assault wise, and no one gives a fuck. So Chris is one of them types that he clearly can do whatever the fuck he wants to.
Chris Brown is light skinned and he slap bitches. That's what he do, and he do it behind closed doors, and we all know it. But a lot of people ain't gonna say it. And she thought she was gonna get a bag, but I know Chris Brown be choking and smacking them on the low. I know he do. He light skinned. That's what light skinned niggas do.
Well, I think
But you know what? Counsel culture isn't real anyway. The only person who has actually ever gotten counseled by something that they did is Chrisette Michelle when she sang at the inauguration for I think she sang at the inauguration for Donald Trump or whatever. That's the only person that has actually gotten counseled. As far as Chris Brown, his career did get compromised to an extent when he had that thing, everything going on with Rihanna or whatever. That did hurt his career to a certain extent, but I don't believe like anybody actually goes through a quote unquote cancellation. You know what I'm saying?
Black women
But
do.
but but this what I wanna this what I wanna know for real. Why do women feel like they need to go to that extent to ruin a man because they got hurt because he didn't give her no attention, he ignored her, he did little shit or whatever. Women do it to men all the time, like you said, the Asian women do that shit to men all the time. We just chuck it up as a loss, like, oh well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of men that go for what they can't have. You know what I mean? Straight up, there's plenty of men that go for what they can't have. He said, "Nah, lock their ass up." He say 10 years.
I
Shit,
agree with Larry. I agree with
10,
Larry.
10
They ass do
years.
need to be locked up for 10 years. Well, they need to be locked up for however amount of time that man would have got if he would have been found guilty.
Rapists usually get about 2-3 years. They ain't that rapists. They don't get 10 years.
They don't.
For the
They
most
need
part.
to.
They need to, but they usually don't. Yeah, no.
One day they gonna have a law for women who falsely accuse men of stuff
Hold on. There's laws now.
because
It's
they
a
want to
Karen
be
law.
bitter.
I don't know what it's called exactly, but there's laws for people who do false accusing and I don't know what it's called, but there's laws for that. Because I mean, clearly, I don't even. Did you say we talking about Jussie Smollett?
No,
Well,
we
that
ain't talking
was
about
like
him.
No, but I'm saying like there are laws for people who falsely accuse stuff. We're gonna talk about him. He's facing that same thing. So there are laws for people who falsely accuse. They go to jail. That's the truth. There's
Yeah.
laws like that already.
Yeah, yeah.
are they being implemented? Because it don't seem like it's putting any fear in anybody for them to quit doing it. Because the Karens of the world need to be locked up too. Like all of it, it should be like some kind of Karen act. Like anybody that is using law enforcement and lying or whatever, and they using law enforcement in any kind of way, whether you are lying on somebody about you being raped, or whether you lying, talking, or fucking with somebody at the park trying to have a barbecue, and you calling the police for absolutely no reason because you ain't minding your business. All of their ass need to be penalized for it.
They should, and I totally agree. You know, motherfuckers act right when money is being involved. You got to pay for being penalized, and your black ass is going to jail. Motherfuckers start acting right then. You know, it's just crazy how people feel the need to lie. Why do you feel the need to lie about something to ruin this person's entire life? There's so many other things you can do. You know what I mean? You could tell a nigga how you really feel. Like, shit, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it all
Some
out.
people be bitter.
She told him how she really felt, and he ignored her.
Yeah.
She
So
should
she
have
played
should have
herself.
chucked
She could have just went on about her business.
That
she
didn't
should
work.
have chucked it as she should have chucked that as an L. She should have chucked it as an L. Big facts.
Then you want to pop pills. She the one had asked him about a X pill.
I want to know how she looked though, because they really saving her. They saving her, man. We need to know how she looks so we can get
She
down on
probably
her
be
ass.
she probably be some white chick they trying to protect.
Doesn't matter?
I mean, it matters to an extent where she need to be exposed and she need to be getting dragged.
They be
for lying
exposing
on them. That's the
everybody
reason
else.
why-
Everybody else getting
What I'm saying,
exposed.
what if she look like an ogre? You gonna feel any differently then?
Oh,
No, she still need to be
she
getting
finna
dragged.
get fried. If she look like an ogre, she getting fucking fried. I'm talking about her. What the fuck you mean? She getting fried.
I think it's her. I guess it's the point of wanting to know her identity is so that she can get dragged through social media like Chris Brown would have gotten dragged. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you know what I'm saying, as a black woman, you know what I'm saying, I'm not finna sit here and just cape for Chris Brown, because I'm gonna tell you something. If something is happening to us, black men don't stand in the gap. They don't have these type of conversations about what ifs when something is happening to us. So my thing is not necessarily trying to cape for Chris Brown, because he's a reckless ass dude, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you be hoping, like, you don't be wanting it to be that, but you be hoping like at some point something happened. Not I won't want to say he needs to get locked up, but sometimes you just be wanting people to probably like get their ass whooped or something. Like the baby. I actually wanted the dude to beat the baby up. You know what I'm saying? I really did. But right is right and wrong is wrong. The dude was wrong for running up on him, but if you'd gonna run up, I would have liked to be like, damn, yeah, the baby got his ass whooped that night.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
That little nigga
it's
can
the same
fight.
thing with Chris Brown. No, I don't want this man to get locked up for, you know, if he was falsely accused or whatever. But some of the things that he has done, he probably needs, you know, to get chin checked or whatever here and there. You know, that's all I'm saying.
So look, ladies, stop lying. Stop fucking lying. Stop lying. Live your life. If you got fucked by a star, just keep it pushing. Okay, brag it to your homegirls or whatever. Just go on. Just go about you. If he ignored you, you should have known what that meant. He ain't trying to have nothing to do with you. That was it. That's all.
And another thing too, I want to put this out there before we move past this subject. Why do, like, whether it's a star, whether it's the average Joe, or however, it's still another body. You still done caught a body. Why would you sleep with a man? The only reason why you want to sleep with a man to say that you slept with that man. That's the reason why I say y'all hoes, y'all be mismanaging y'all pussy. It ain't no way in the hell I'm sleeping with Chris Brown and I ain't got, only thing I could do is tell you a story. I'm gonna be dangling something materialistic in your face to let you know, yeah, I was fucking a rich nigga. You gonna know I was fucking with a rich nigga by something I got, not something I had to tell you.
You got a lot of mismanaged, broken pussies out here. So y'all need to get y'all pussies intact.
Yeah,
man.
them pussies got like some mechanical failures. Bitch, you need to go to Pep Boys or Jiffy Lube or something. You got a mechanical failure. You need to go get you a mechanic, a nigga named Earl or something to come lift the hood and see what the fuck going on.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Earl get it done too.
Check engine light on.
Hey, look.
He said, Cap, Chris ain't got to give you nothing. Chris, let me tell you something. The man said, Chris ain't got to give you nothing. Well, he will have to give me something. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to tell me what a person ain't going to have to give me for what I got to give? This man, he just saying anything.
I know your coochie better than you.
Like, yeah, he finna try to, he act like I need a pussy manager.
First of all, we might not like skins.
Exactly. Don't nobody want that, who said I wanted that uncooked dick?
Speaking of light skins, we finna talk about Jussie Smollet lying ass.
Man, look, y'all got my red ass up here, and these white got the light skins going crazy. Now I gotta sit here and look stupid and shit. We gotta hold this L.
Hey, look, Jussie Smollet, take this L, my nigga. We all knew you lied. We all knew it. We knew you lied. First of all, you got two not big buff Nigerian niggas talking about this is MAGA country. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. Why you lie? Then you in court talking about I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
You remember he walked out.
If something happens to me, it wasn't me. It was somebody.
I'm not suicidal. He said,
I am not.
He reminded me.
He was like, I am not suicidal. That's what he said.
You know that dude that had he was in court and he said, y'all think I'm playing with y'all in this motherfucker? God damn it, I'm not. He reminded me of dude.
And the nigga walked out like this. He walked out the courtroom like this. Power to the people. Boy, look, you only doing 5. What are you doing? 5 months?
5 months, yeah, 150 days.
Yeah, something like that.
You only doing 5 months, man. Sit your ass down up in there and serve their time. That's time well deserved, my nigga. What y'all think?
I just again, like I just can't like. I felt like was this like drug fuel?
Hold on, wait. Before we get it, look, I'm on his side to a certain degree because he really didn't have to go to jail. Because if that Chris Brown accuser didn't go to jail, then why the fuck he had to go to jail? Because that's a really big fucking lie she did with Chris Brown. That's something serious.
I mean, a hate crime is pretty serious too.
I mean, a hate crime is serious too. It's just as
nigga
serious
had a
as
noose
a
around
rape.
his neck. You don't think that's
well, yeah. That's a bit extreme. I forgot about that shit. I forgot about
and
that
then
part.
he had her situation didn't even get to a point where like all the tax dollars and stuff get tied in, had to get paid. It didn't even go that far. By the time she put that shit out, Chris Brown, boom, with the text messages, her lawyer done dropped her and everything. Like, baby, it's a dud. Whereas in Jussie Smollet case, you got these people the Chicago police department or whatever they doing. I'm spending all this money with these investigations. They could be out there. They could have been running around trying to find our girls and bring our girls back and using the resources for that. And here it is, you lying, and all this money is getting used up on you lying. And to this day, I still don't even know the reason. Do y'all know, like,
that's what I'm saying? What? Like, I feel like it meant, I don't know if it's like drug fueled or something, because that just don't make no sense at all.
You talking about Jussie Smollet, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, he did that in hopes of boosting his career. I remember when it first went down, and that's what he told them. He was like, it was in hopes for him to boost his career or make him more popular because he was one of the lowest paid people on Empire.
So he had to go that route. Like, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It still don't even make any sense. The way he acted in court lets me know he's dealing with some type of a mental illness or what. Maybe his synapses ain't firing off as they should, because he crazy. Because that all there was just doing way too much.
It really was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, brother man, I don't know what to tell you. Sit that shit out, nigga.
And they need to lock Tisha Campbell ass up too. Because
what she what
she did a Jussie Smollet.
What she said? Now hold on now.
What she do?
She made
that one time when she made that, she told that little story.
She said that she was getting, she almost got sex trafficked.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that.
I feel like that's probably one of them stories though. Like, you remember them stories back in the day? Like, if you don't go to Walmart, be careful, the gangs are out there finna get you or some shit like that. I feel like that's probably something happened with her, because that story sounded kind of far fetched, but it sounded like it could happen.
Well, people need to quit making up shit. If you ain't get signed and they ain't tell us that this is finna be a commercial PSA to raise awareness and it wasn't understood by the community and film directors or something, you do not get to go live on your phone and come up with a PSA.
But you know, these actors and these stars, they are the biggest liars in the world. It's their job to play make-believe all day, every day. So it's easy for them to lie and tell shit. They can act like they're concerned about you, or hey, my fans, they good at acting like that, but in reality, they don't give a fuck. They don't
lock her up.
Yeah, lock her strong shoulder ass up. Lock her up.
Not strong shoulder. What she do to you?
Man, that performance, I can't remember what show she was on when she did that performance. Y'all remember that shit?
When she had her hair like kind of in mohawk.
Yeah, her shoulders was real tense.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, what the fuck going on here? It sounds terrible.
I don't remember.
But yeah, Jussie Smollet, man. Sorry, bro.
Called that man what you wanted to.
Hey, Dave Chappelle called him Jussie Smollet. He started it.
That's definitely in my head.
I died when I heard that shit. I would never look at him the same. His name will always be Jussie Smollet. Okay, so look, Kanye West. I did an episode. I did episode 3 on Kanye West, right? So we talking about the first video he made on the song Easy. This motherfucker that made a whole another new video on the same song of Easy, and he got the naked skin monkey beating on Pete Davidson, but this time he got Pete Davidson face blocked.
But why was that monkey or whatever was beating up Pete Davidson? Why was it so thick? It had a whole bunch of ass. I was like, is this monkey supposed to be Kim Kardashian or whatever? This monkey that went and got a BBL that went to Dr. Miami. I'm like, why is it thick like this?
The face on the table killed me. That part killed me. You saw that? Y'all seen that shit?
I ain't seen I saw clips of it because like it just I have to protect my peace and whatever. Once stuff started looking a little too dark, I just be like, I ain't finna even entertain it.
Yeah,
I seen enough to know that monkey had ass.
My friend was like, I don't want to see that. That looks scary. That's gonna give me bad dreams and shit. You know. I'm like, I guess, but.
I can't even fuck with Kanye. I can't the stuff that he do, the antics. Can't even get over. I just be like, Kim, fuck Pete harder. I mean, if I was Kim, I'd put Pete on my goddamn story of me sitting on his face or something. Kanye.
Oh my god,
but
really?
The word on the curb is Pete Davidson got a big dick. They say he got a trunk. He got a trunk like an elephant.
A lot of funny looking niggas do, but Kanye doing too fucking much. Like. You doing too much to not be my nigga no more.
Exactly. And then you ain't even, and I done moved on. And then on top of that, Kanye West, like, you too big of a celebrity. You too big for you to be acting like this. You acting out bitter or whatever. And, you know, I seen Kim Kardashian sex tape with Ray J or whatever. She ain't giving it up like that. So it's like, you know, she got her... The way she was fucking Ray J, it was like she probably got a spit star in her pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all something about
so
these
I'm
baddies.
like, is she fucking like that for you to be tripping like that? Because it didn't give all of that in their sex tape.
Not at all. Let me tell y'all something about these baddies. What's her name? Black China. She another one. These baddies, they can't fuck. They can't suck dick. They can't do none of that. They get by with their looks. They are terrible in bed. They are terrible in bed. These niggas, they take them to Pound Town. They lay on their back like mannequins. They don't do nothing. They good at throwing that ass and taking Instagram pics and shit. But some of them, you be thinking they be nasty in real life. They really don't. It's a facade. It's a facade. That shit be like motherfucking sandpaper.
Yeah, I think a lot of Kanye motives is Kanye stuck on. He's kind of projecting in a situation because of what he experienced and what he went through as a kid. And I understand of wanting to keep your family together. He's like on some, you know, I want my family, but like, dude, you was doing way too much. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. People be having a problem with Kim Kardashian or whatever. I don't be seeing like the big deal. They unproblematic to me, but. The thing is, Kim has every right to leave this man alone. It's like she stayed with him far too long because when you're dealing with somebody that got all this stuff going on and they doing all that, that stuff started having an effect on you mentally. Kanye West was doing all of that stuff in the media and doing all of that or whatever. Like, leave that lady alone. Let her go on about her business. And all of these videos and playing, it's so damn childish and it's so annoying. And
he's a Gemini.
File a lawsuit on his ass. He gonna be in court, and then he got all this evidence out here now, fucking with them people.
He's a Gemini. You know, that's what Geminis do. They don't know how to control their emotions. You know what I mean? If there's nobody there to alleviate them, they all over the place.
And then for him to have to get another relationship with a woman who looked just like his ex or his wife.
Yeah, I'm like, damn,
just like her.
Hey, but Kanye did.
Kanye or something?
I don't even know
Kanye
her
did
name.
say, he said there's 1,000 of you, but there's only one of me.
And
Shit.
that's a damn lie. Because where else can Kanye go? He can't get Beyonce. He can't get Rihanna. Where else can Kanye go? But
Man.
Kim can get another Kanye. There's
Yeah.
thousands of him. But what he gonna do?
Kanye,
Mm.
you know what? Kanye, that man worth $8 billion or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He could come get me. I might suck on the tip of it a little bit. nah, I'm
You
just
are
playing.
horrible.
I'm just playing. He's too crazy for me. He stay his ass over there. But you know what I'm saying? If he want to make a transaction or whatever, we could do that. You know, or whatever the case may be. I'll put on some of them weird ass clothes and them rain boots or whatever.
A rich billionaire. Yeah, Kanye is
Look
a
at
billionaire.
Larry. Larry just on my ass all night talking about Kanye
Kanye
a
is a
billionaire.
billionaire.
Stop capping.
He's a billionaire, but
Yeah, but after a while, that money don't matter if somebody is disturbing your peace and scaring the shit out of you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
but I feel like with Kanye, he's all about his image and stuff like that. So he's gonna want the top girl, the main one. Like that he gets off on being the best at everything.
Yeah.
And the best is gone. Like that was his best. Like what I mean,
Walking around looking like a goddamn stay at home dad with
a
them.
You know what? I think Kanye probably needs to get. Well, he too out in the open or whatever. There's a lot of successful women that are not famous. You know what I'm saying? That's got the money and everything. Kanye West needs to get him somebody. So Kanye West really he needs to take some time for himself. He don't even need to be in a relationship because Kanye West is too talented. I love me some Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? I actually used to when I was younger. I actually used to dream of marrying this nigga like for real. I love me some Kanye West because I like arrogant people, and he is the epitome of arrogance. You get what I'm saying? I love arrogant people for some whatever reason. I don't know what that's about. I guess it's the confidence. Or I don't know, but I love me some Kanye West. But it's like now he's got to the point where he's just losing it, and he won't be no good. Like a lot of people be like, well, he need to get him a black woman. He'd been a
He
mess the black
do.
woman up.
Well,
no,
you know
he
what?
doesn't
You know
Black
what?
woman.
terrorize no other black
He
woman.
messing
No.
with them, but he need to find somebody that, like get him a sense of peace. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't need to be with somebody that got the cameras all in their face too, because he need a place of refuge. He needs some solace. He needs some peace in his life.
Yeah, but Kim she's a high end pass around. You know what I mean? She's on the classy tip or whatever, but you got a lot of classy hoes out there.
But
And and,
Kim
and they
is
and they no
not.
telling how and ain't no telling how long she was already fucking around with Pete Davidson before her and Kanye West had went their separate
Where
ways.
you
You
get
can't tell
classy
me
from Kim from though?
she,
Is it just because she's rich?
just rich. It come off as
That's not just
she
because she's
come
rich
off as
don't make
high
you
class.
classy.
She come off as high class, but everybody know,
She was on
she's
the
a
paper
hoe.
magazine, butt booted naked, her whole ass crack out.
I ain't see
How
that.
she's classy? She got sex tapes out. How is she classy? She done had 17 different husbands. You know what I'm saying? She fucking with Pete Davidson. I ain't
Kanye.
got no problem with Kim Kardashian them or whatever the case may be, because I don't be understanding people issues with them. But really and truly, Kanye West messing with Kim gave Kim a look. Kim didn't give Kanye West a look. So let's be very clear on that.
Ray J gave Kim a look first. Let's just say that right there. Because if it wasn't for Ray J, we wouldn't have known who the fuck Kim Kardashian was.
Right. But I'm just saying, because Kim Kardashian used to clean out Paris, she used to arrange Paris Hilton closet and all that kind of shit.
Closet.
She was like her assistant.
Hmm.
But what I'm saying, as far as trying to make it seem like Kanye, he had got to the top of the echelon, to the very top that he could, the highest that he could get because he messed with Kim. That's a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of other successful women that's out there. Kim is just one of those women that's just in our face, but she ain't really. What is it about her that like it's for a long time. People like, what the hell does this woman do anyway? You know what I'm saying? She's
Yeah.
beautiful. She is successful in her own
She
right.
she
I'm not
end
gonna
up
take
she
that
end
away
up
from her.
turning it she end up turning into a Paris Hilton, but bigger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I mean, Paris Hilton, she basically ended up doing the same thing Paris Hilton did. She had a makeup line. She got popular just because of who she was, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna drag. Excuse me, I'm not gonna drag Kim Kardashian because of the foolish mess that Kanye West doing. Because Kanye West, if he wasn't rich and he was just an average dude and he was doing that or whatever, somebody to be calling a crazy ass uncle or brother to go kick his ass.
Yeah,
Because it'll be scary.
Kanye ass over here tripping again.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been one of them. You know what I'm saying? He probably would have got prescribed for medications. Everybody would have been like, "Oh yeah, that's Kanye." You know, he probably been walking around the neighborhood. What's up, Kanye? You know, he probably would have been one of them crazy motherfuckers in the neighborhood. Everybody know and cool with, but they don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Mm-hmm.
no telling. You know, but you know. Kanye West, he's a genius, but you know, let's just face it. Like I said before, you know, there's a lot of very artistic and very talented people that are truly fucked up, and you know they turn to the arts, you know, because of all of the fucked up bullshit that they went through or go through currently. You know, take
Mm-hmm.
Summer Walker for example. Oh,
Oh,
she
child. That one right there, taking them
Her.
whole baths in them to go boxes or whatever she be doing.
whole babs to go boxes, dressing like a goddamn slave at Whole Foods with some
Feeding
Uggs
that baby
on.
peanut butter protein shake. The baby just came out. The baby had one look at the damn world, and here she go giving the baby muscle milk and shit. Like, late girl. And then why you gonna get a nigga named Larry name tattooed on you? You know you crazy. Why would you even fuck with somebody named Larry?
But you know what?
Like, who will deal with? I'm not dealing with no nigga named Larry.
I really believe that she's one of those type of chicks that live and thrive off of toxicity. Like all her music is based off of toxicity. Love toxicity, situations toxicity, like all around. So I don't know. She weird as hell to me. I mean, I like her music. You dope,
She
Summer. You
chat.
just
Them people,
weird
weird
as
people,
hell.
be making some good music. Can we somebody in the comments can we address this? Because
What is
I
that?
don't know. Larry Robinson said Team Tory or Megan the Stallion.
Team Tory up. Team Tory. What you mean?
Who you team? You team Tory or you team Megan the Stallion be?
I'm saying Megan. Tori's going to prison.
I'm
Tory
team
is not
Tory.
lit. No, you know what?
Tori's
You
going to
know
prison.
what? No,
I'm team.
If you can
Tory
find
is
something,
not
hold
going
on.
to prison.
If you can find something that says there's no DNA, because there's nothing that says there's no DNA yet. Just messages on Twitter that says that, but you cannot find a document that says that there is no DNA on
You
anything.
know what?
As far
I
as they
can't
know.
wait. I can't wait for that bullshit to set sail, and I can't wait for Megan Thee Stallion to feel because she the type she don't like public humiliation. She don't like that shit, and you see how she act as soon as something is being said about her. She go fucking batshit. She go fucking batshit crazy, and then she talk her shit, and she delete it. She don't never keep the receipts. But luckily, thankfully to the fans and the bloggers, they screenshot everything she posts every chance they get. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all, I'm waiting for this shit to set sail because I really feel like she lying. She lying.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. When this first happened, of course, I was team Meg all the way. And it
I
had got.
wasn't.
I was so hard with it to the point of I went to deleting like anybody that tried to make fun, anybody that won Team Meg. I don't care if I've been knowing you for 20 years or whatever. I was blocking and deleting. Matter of fact, I ain't even got 1,000 Facebook friends no more. That's just how much I was blocking and deleting people, right? Because I just felt like it was so insensitive. I'm like, damn, this woman, she done got shot, and y'all making fun or whatever. And as things began to develop, and I even had ended up talking about this on my show as well. Um, as things started to develop, I was just like, this is all of this isn't making any sense. Here it is. Why don't somebody just come out and say what it is? It's all this stuff going around. I honestly feel like it was some type of threesome or three-way love affair. All of them was fucking around with each other and everything just went bad. I think what they trying to do is I don't know if they're trying not to give Kelsey a lot of clout or if they're trying to actually protect Kelsey. I don't know if it's something because, Meg started messing with him or whatever, doing that quarantine radio stuff, that it's probably like she kind of feel a little bad about stepping in and messing with her friend dude. I don't know. It's just so much that's going on with this.
See,
It's a hot
and
little
that's what
mess.
I'm saying. Here's my theory, right? This is my theory. She got mad because she found out he was poking two best friends, and she decided to get the gun. Somebody ended up tussling with her, was probably trying to stop her from using the gun or just doing some dumb shit on some drunk shit. And she fucked around and accidentally shot herself in the foot. Or her friend shot her in the foot. One of the two. But they said there was no sign of gunpowder on Tory Lane's clothes.
Find where it says that in a document, and I will give you that. But all you have is people saying what documents say. There is no document out there that says that there's no gunpowder residue, that his DNA is not anything. Honestly, what I think happened, I don't think Tory intended to shoot her. I think he was probably shooting at the ground and it ricocheted and hit her, but I don't think he meant to shoot her. But I definitely think he did shoot her.
I don't think Tory was that stupid to use a damn gun. I don't think he was that stupid. I really don't. I think Megan did some stupid shit, and she trying to find a way to pin this nigga for it.
But the thing is, Meg, and this is why I believe Meg, because Meg didn't say anything regarding a shooting, regarding anything in the beginning. She didn't even press charges. The DA went after this. Meg didn't even press charges or go after it. That's why I believe that he really did do it, because she was trying to protect him in the beginning. She didn't mention his name. She didn't mention she got shot. She didn't even say any of that. They had broken glass and everything. The DA decided to go after with all the evidence that went around. And furthermore, I feel like DAs go after cases they feel like they can win, especially a high profile case like this. Like what would be the benefit of going after a case like this, being a DA, pursuing it? You're pursuing it. She's not pursuing it. The DA is pursuing it. If they don't have enough substantial evidence to convict him of something, whether it's a gun charge he's going to be convicted of or a reckless endangerment or something, the nigga's going to be convicted and he's going to jail.
Look, niggas.
Shadows on my
we
feet,
gon'
so rockin' dance.
look, no, hell no. Tory Lane's gonna get his victory.
Well, I
He
don't
gonna
like
get
the
his
nigga,
victory.
so I ain't. Again, I'm not capping.
I
for
mean,
him
I
either,
like some of
I'm
his
sick of his
music, but
hair. I'm sick of him with his hair doing all of the alopecia that he got
all
going
that
on is
bald
annoying
shit.
as fuck to me. I don't
I
like
thought I
Tory
thought he
Lanez.
got that taken care of. No,
Just the other night he had his hair brushed up to the front and some weird little some stuff going on. I do not like Tory Lanez, and at this point I don't like Meg either. I don't like Meg because the way that she moves, like certain things that she do, she seem a little fake to me. And then Tory Lane, it's just they are birds of a feather. He seem a little fake to me too.
first of all, she from Houston. That's all I gotta say.
Huh?
I said, first of all, she from Houston. That's all I gotta say. Them Houston women, they different.
Yep,
They
she's beautiful. She's talented, but as of the way that she's been moving out here or whatever, she's been playing just enough so she won't get canceled or whatever the case may be. But she moves funny to me. She got like that snake type of energy or whatever. She moves real funny to me.
and that goes
And
back to me
if it
saying
comes
I
out
don't
that she's
believe her.
lying, she's gonna mess up her career.
She lying in her
Okay,
career.
so
She's
if
panicking because she know her career is gonna soon be over because she fucking lied on Tory Lanez. I'm telling y'all,
so if
I
Tory
can't
gets
wait.
convicted, would you believe that he shot her then? If he gets convicted, or are you gonna believe they railroaded a black man?
I believe it then.
If he gets convicted, you'll believe he shot her?
I'm like,
Yeah.
but I'm like this
I just feel
little
like
bitty.
I
This
feel like if he
nigga.
gets convicted, there's gonna be so many people that are like, well, he did shoot her. They did railroading a black man. I feel like that's gonna be that narrative because even when we heard that she got shot, people wanted to see her foot and see her medical records, and she showed all that shit. It's like you don't even believe somebody when they tell you something happened and they show you all this
I
evidence.
mean,
So
but she was like soon like walking around and shit, like doing all kinds of shit. Like, and it was like it was still early in the game after she had got shot in the foot. I'm like, how the fuck is she standing up and walking around and smiling and taking pictures with motherfuckers that she supposedly got shot in
It seemed like
both feet?
she didn't really get shot. She got grazed.
I mean, from what she showed, it didn't look like there was I don't think there was like an entrance or I don't know per se, but it looked like it was like a ricochet or something. It didn't look like he shot down in her foot and had it point blank or anything like that.
Megan the horse is lying.
I just hate it for her because, like, the thing with Meg is too talented. That girl is beautiful. She got a bright future in front of her. I want her to get it together. I want Meg to, because maybe I'm actually even reading her wrong or whatever. I want her to get it together. You know, she's young and all this all kind of stuff. I wanted to get her to get it together because she always in some kind of funny business. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like things that when people she get involved with, it always be like some weird circumstances and stuff like that.
Oh, you know what that record label, what is it called? 1501.
1501.
That 1501 record label. So basically, you know, DJ Academics, you know, he be talking shit. So basically, she don't own none of her rights. She don't own nothing. Like, she have to beg and ask
I
them to
mean, that's
make shit
typical.
with the
Most
label.
people don't.
But you know, she in the bind. She in the motherfucking bind, Nate. Like, she in one of them contracts she can't get out of. Like, she in a slave ass contract under a poo butt ass nigga who used to be a MBL baseball player.
I mean, but what I'm trying to, because he was married to Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives too. What I'm trying to understand about you pointing it out, like, her career is still flourishing and stuff though. So
It's
like,
still
is she hurting? Is
flourishing.
it something she's trying to do? The reason
Yeah,
why this is a big deal?
she got a lot of issues with that label. I've just seen on like many occasions where she will post shit and talk big shit about old boy. Basically, he would just take credit for her shit, for what she do, what she say, you know, all the
I
music
get
she
tired
do
of
and
these
all of that.
celebrities.
And she will post and talk her shit about the label and complain and then delete it. She good at that. She
Yeah,
done
I
done that
remember
several
they had
times.
that back and forth or whatever, but I really get sick and tired of these different artists that's coming out and they be speaking about these labels and all of that or whatever, because the label is they're going to look at their, you know, what's best for them. And when they was going back and forth, um Crawford actually said that at the time when they was doing the deal, because Meg's mom had a lot to do with, they approved of it. So my thing is, I don't like when people try to get things on the back end. I don't like when people, if you don't do the negotiation afterwards. You do the negotiation in the beginning. You don't wait until you do the negotiations, you sign the contract, then you want to complain about the contract. I don't really be wanting to hear that type of shit.
Yeah, but you know what? And this is from an artist to other artists. Always pay attention to that contract, man, because you got a lot of these traditional record labels. They will put you on a 360 contract. I remember when I was real deep off in the industry, as soon as they came with those 360 contracts, I backed out of all of that shit. I didn't want to have nothing to do with it, because once you sign on to those contracts, you're buying to not just one company, but several other companies you have to answer to. So if you try to get out of this contract with one person, don't think it's just going through one person. It's going through several other fucking companies that's getting the bag. And the only way that you're really seeing your money is when you go on tours, when you're doing shows and stuff like that. You're not finna see your money on Spotify. You're not finna they never see their money on Apple Music or any of those streaming platforms. The only way they really see their money is when they going on tours and doing shows and stuff. They don't even make money like that on YouTube like that. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's serious. That's the only way they really seeing their money, because they have so many hands in the pot. So you got to pay attention. Please, young artists, if you on the up and up, if you about to make it big or whatever, and you coming across a company and they come to you with a 360 contract, run the fuck away. Being independent is the way. I encourage anybody to go independent, do your motherfucking thing. Don't fuck with these traditional record labels, please.
All right, I
That's his
heard that.
views.
You know what? Actually, you know the other podcast that I'm on, the Hip Hop School Past and Present. We actually gonna have an independent artist from Arkansas, K Crucial. He gonna come on Monday, and he actually is gonna be talking about being an independent artist.
Hmm.
The thing is with being an independent artist is too, like, some people don't actually have the resources or the money to be an independent artist because you paying for everything. So it's some, in some cases it could be good for somebody, especially if they don't have a social media presence, things like that, something to, they already got something going or whatever. It may be good for them to sign to a record label. All at the same time, have some sense about yourself. We done heard too many cases where everybody already know that the labels will fuck over you. Like, we shouldn't even have to sit here and
Especially
speak about
Atlantic
this anymore.
Records.
It's like, make sure that you're reading these contracts. Make sure you get you a music attorney or somebody to sit and, go over the terms with you and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to give something to get something. It ain't gonna be a thing where, the record label ain't gonna benefit off of it, because as a new artist, it's a whole lot of money that gets put behind a new artist in order to push them in. People don't want to talk about that part of it. People always talk about, oh, the artist is getting fucked. Only thing you know how to do is rap. The only thing you know how to do is rap. Do you have the money for this promo? Do you have the money for this marketing? Do you have the money for this branding? Do you have the money for this publicist? Do you have the money for the makeup artist? Do you have the money for this stylist? Do you have the money to eat? The only thing you know how to do is pick up a microphone, and you know how to rap. You do not have the money to put into yourself. So that's where the label come in at. So you definitely have to take all of that into consideration, but you have to be smart if you're going to sign. You know what I'm saying? And if you can do it independent, of course, that may be best. But even some independent artists end up, working with like a distribution company and all this whole kind of stuff, because
Yeah,
even
you
they need some level of assistance.
you
So
usually, yes, that's what they do. You have artists. Usually, they will start out with a traditional record label. It would probably be for no more than a year or two or something like that. Enough for them to be able to build a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I look at independent artists like Currency, motherfucking Larry June, Primo Rice, Payroll Giovanni, my homeboy Young Caleb. Shout out to Young Caleb. You know what I'm saying? And they really getting that bag. And it ain't industry money. You know what I'm saying? That's money that they got out the mud. Like, they hustle to get that money. Shows, you know what I mean? Streaming, all of that shit. Like, I respect they hustle. And like, until this day, they still not signed to a traditional record label, and they are progressing so well. So there's loopholes, there's ways to be able to afford certain things. You know what I'm saying? You just come across that one person that got real good ass work. I know video producers that'll charge you $100 to make a fire ass video. Look like one of them top notch video producers made it. You know what I mean? It's just all in who you know. It's all in who you communicate with. You know what I'm saying? And then, if you're very talented with media, buy your own equipment, do your own shit. You'll come out way cheaper that way too.
yeah.
You'll come out way quicker that way for real. But I'm gonna close it out. I want to thank y'all for coming through tonight. This was a good conversation, y'all. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever. And I want you to tell people. I've been drinking this shit. I want you to tell people where they can find you, because she make edibles and shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want some of them good ass edible treats or whatever, fuck with B. Let them know where to find you.
So I'm mostly on Instagram at Cookie Bake Cookies on Instagram, but I do also have a podcast too with my best friend called Hear You Podcast, and it's on IG as well. So, but yeah, I'm mostly at my edible page because it's already illegal shit going on. While I do a lot of my extra shit on there. So yeah, that's where I mostly be at.
And Deasia, let them know where they can find you, love.
Well, I'm Deasia, the host of Deaths of Deasia. My podcast is on YouTube as well, but I try to stream on Facebook and stuff too. But you can find me on Deaths of Deasia, all social media platforms or whatnot. My podcast, of course, is on YouTube. Also, I'm a co-host on another podcast that's called the Hip Hop School Past and Present, which is also a group that's on Facebook, and we have a page that's on Facebook as well. But the group, it goes down in the group, and that's actually how that podcast actually started. And so we do that every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. My show, The Deaths of Deasia, I just pop up when I want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to go over there and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I just did a show about the damn Chris Brown. And the title of that show is called Free Pussy. So it's gonna help y'all to figure out how to manage y'all pussy out here in these streets.
With that being said, ladies, manage your broken pussy. Okay. Stop lying on these niggas to get a bag or because a man hurt your motherfucking feelings. Just move on. Live your life. Live your life. Jussie Smollet. Sir, that shit, my nigga. It's only 5 months. Kanye West, you need to fucking chill. And with that being said, we out. For sure, for sure.